I am blessed and highly favored.
I am amazing.
I am strong.
I am real.
Due to hereditary reasons, keloid disorder is more prevalent in the Black community than any other. Although the disorder may be non-life-threatening, the appearance tends to make individuals feel ashamed of the skin that they were given.
When I was in 6th grade, I remember one of the first days of PE, we were changing clothes in the locker room. And, at that age, that's, sort of everyone's first time, like seeing everyone as girls, everyone's just looking around. And that's when it became obvious to me that I was a lot hairier than everyone else. Someone pointed it out, and then everyone else noticed, that I had a happy trail, that I didn't shave my legs, and that I had bikini hair. All things that I just assumed were normal. But I just remember feeling so embarrassed that I went home that night and I took my mom's razor behind her back without her knowing, and I shaved my bikini line. For like a couple of days, I was like on top of the world. I was like, no one's gonna pick on me anymore, and it felt great. And about a week later, I noticed a very tiny bump form on my bikini line, and I just thought nothing of it. A couple weeks go by, a couple months go by, and that little tiny bump is now the size of a jelly bean. So I finally told my mom, and we went to the dermatologist, and we found out that it was a keloid that was just growing out of control. So I got it removed for the first time, I believe in middle school, and it grew back exponentially big. Like, my chances of wearing a bathing suit were just like done after that. And so at the beginning of college, I noticed that I had another skin condition, which was hidradenitis suppurativa, a chronic skin disease, which is characterized by clusters of boils or abscesses, and more often than not, the wounds from those boils do not heal, and it frequently leads to significant scarring. Being that I do have the issue with keloids, those scars that form from the hidradenitis would turn into keloids. I very quickly went from not wearing bathing suits in public to not even wearing shorts in public. And now I'm the person who wears jeans every day in 90-degree Miami weather just to hide those scars. I just remember reaching a point where I was like, you know what, like, I'm just so disgusted and ashamed that even like looking at these issues that I don't even want to get treatment for it anymore. So for a while, I just stopped getting the steroid shots. I stopped, rubbing the creams and the potions. I just sort of like wallowed in self-pity. Like, why would anyone want to date someone that has that issue? Why would anyone, want to be seen with me in public when I have all of these problems going on with my skin that felt so visible to me, at least. And definitely for a while, I just hated having to look down at my inner thighs. And I just sort of allowed myself to be withdrawn because of that. It only made me feel worse. So at the start of 2016, I decided that I no longer wanted to feel bad about the skin that I've been given. In March of 2016, I went to the beach with my friend Shelby, and in the days leading up to us going to the beach, I told her about my condition, and she really encouraged me to wear a bathing suit. And for the first time in like years, I wore a bathing suit to the beach without shorts over it, and that was very liberating for me. And folks were like complimenting and staring at us because we were like the only Black girls on the beach for that like section too. And I just felt great. I took so many photos, and throughout the summer I wore shorts like it was nobody's business. So I didn't care who saw what was going on, and to my surprise, no one even commented on it if they did see. I started back getting steroid treatments into the keloids, and I've really tried to embrace what's going on and also take care of the situation, not neglect it and allow myself to become depressed by it, but to really own it. I feel really great about getting to wake up every morning in this skin with all of its flaws and blemishes and the conditions that I go through, because I know I'm only getting better. The conditions are only getting better as I continue to treat them. So the only way is up from here. My name is Vinessa Burnett, This is my story, and I am confident in my own skin.